Whoops. Hey guys, it's Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the daily forecast for all signs. It is to be enjoyed by everyone whenever you see it. It is originally created for Wednesday, the 26th of January, but it's not solely set for that date. So if you're seeing it on a different date, that's okay. You can use it when you're seeing it, especially if it feels right. If it doesn't feel right, don't worry, don't trip. Um, you might be working on something different at this time. If you like the reading, please hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel. Share the video out, leave a question or comment. All that stuff greatly helps me with the channel. I feel like the day has gotten away from me. I'm filming this later than I normally would. So I'm just going to go through this quickly. We'll see what's going on. When you hear me referencing the underpinning energy, I'm referencing Sunday's reading, which is a brief look at kind of what's going on throughout the week. We couple it with these daily cards and kind of get a better sense of sort of what we all might be facing as a collective and how we may best want to choose to deal with it. So let's see what the card is for today. And the card is the Three of Wands. I love this card because this is sort of a card of like, you're like planning, right? But he's not really doing anything. He's looking out onto the horizon, right? But he's still making plans, and it's Wands energy. So it's still about desire. It's about like far off places. Oftentimes, Wands can represent travel, right? We did have the Five of Wands yesterday. So we're still in that Wands energy, but it looks like maybe we've come out of it victorious. If we did find ourselves in the midst of a crazy, personality-based, fueled scenario, we've come out unscathed, is my feeling, and we can stand proud. We're now looking to see like what's next out there for us. What's on the horizon? What is it that we want to create? What is it that we want to do? How is it that we want to go about making it happen or doing it, right? And so that's what this card would indicate. We had, what did we have for the weekly? Was it, we had the Five of Wands as the end of the week too? Oh, wow. And we had the Four of Wands in the midweek. So there's a lot of Wand energy, a lot of desire, creation, spirit driven sort of stuff going on. It started off on the Sunday reading with the Tower. So if things have fallen apart for you, if things have changed greatly or shifted greatly in a big way, roll with those changes. Don't give a shit what others say. It's kind of my feeling. That's yesterday's Five of Wands. Be clear in your thoughts and your communication of what it is that you want, and then start to look to those further horizons. Start to desire, feel that desire within you, and let that desire be your guide. You may not necessarily be doing much right now, other than preparing yourself for the idea of what it would feel like to be where you want to be, where you desire to be in your life. But that's the Three of Wands, right? You're standing out there looking out at the vista, going, okay, I'm here, but I want to at some point be over there. So how do I get over there? And he starts to create the plan. So it's not necessarily about action as much as it's about imagination, invention, desire today, right? To sort of see the path in our mind prior to taking the actual steps of making the path happen or unfold in front of us. And it will unfold in front of us. That's the beauty of the Three of Wands, is it's almost like waiting in expectation of the arrival of the thing that we want. Now, it's not to say we don't have to do work to get there, or make changes, or whatever, to get ourselves to where we want to be, or whatever it is that we desire. But we can take heart in the fact that today today can just be a day of maybe rest, relaxation. Remember, relaxation was the word for last week, and creation. The word for this week is creating. Three of Wands, this dude is definitely sitting up there in his mind, creating from his spirit what he may want and how that's going to feel to him, right? And sometimes when we sit in that feelingness of it all, and it feels good and it feels right, and it's in line with sort of what's going on in the world around us, we can just kind of gently wait for it to appear, or for it to start to show us the path forward towards whatever it is that we're seeking. Okay. Now, Kuan Yin. Oh, here she is. Here, the yellow tiger mother, card number 13. I thought we were free of her this month, but I guess not. She's back to tell you to stand in your truth. And that's what the Three of Wands is doing. You know, if there was a melee yesterday, if there's a discrepancy, a fight, a clashing of opinions yesterday with that Five of Wands energy going on, hear the yellow tiger mother saying, stay solid in your truth and just stand there. Hold your wand by the wayside, watch and build what it is that you need, right? Rather than what it is other people need or what it is that other people want of you. She is here to empower you. I do feel like she feels peaceful today. She feels calm. I do feel a little bit of pride in her face, like she's almost proud of us standing there, sort of thinking about our future, sort of planning ahead and thinking about possibility rather than, oh, I can't do that. That's just not possible, right? Oftentimes I do that to myself where I want to do something and then I fear it, and or fear like the practicality of it or the logical nature of it, and then I end up not doing it. And to me, this feels like Kuan Yin saying, no, sit there and dream, dare and dream and create. You know, you don't have to actually make massive drastic changes just yet. You can just start to live in the dream in your mind, right? In your thoughts, and begin to create what feels good in your thoughts. And from there, Kuan Yin and the yellow tiger mother will give you the strength to stand in that the truth of the good feeling of that thought and help you to begin to create it from that place of spirit. So I'm going to read you here, the yellow tiger mother. Sometimes we must be strong and hold true whilst all around us seems to be shifting and changing. That would be the Five of Wands energy yesterday and the Tower earlier this week. The yellow tiger mother, Kuan Yin, in her guardian role, is roaring her divine sound within you. She asks you to hear her, to remember that you are a powerful being of light, and even whilst you are in flow with universal forces, your strong roots help you be at peace with your truth, standing your ground whilst your light shines true. In our surrender to divine forces, there are times when we must be flexible and flow, and then there are times when the surrender is into holding strong and being true to our inner knowing. There are inner truths that we know are worthy of the efforts to grow strong enough to honor them in our lives. These are the truths of kindness, compassion, the right of each individual being to be spiritually free and loved, and more. The yellow tiger mother sounds her roaring note within you. She is a fierce protective tigress, and yellow is her golden strength and wisdom. She urges you to listen for her sound within and trust yourself. You know when you need to stand your ground and not be swayed. You are more powerful, strong, and courageous than you may realize. Your strength is not stubbornness or resistance. It is holding firm to what you feel in your heart to be true. And in time, you will come to realize the wisdom of your courage. Remember, too, guys, underneath this in the midweek is the Four of Wands, which is very much a celebratory, truth be told kind of card. So we need to be holding true to whatever it is we desire, is what she's saying. She's saying, like, if you want, what's the one thing you want? I'll share it out loud right now in front of God and everyone. I want to be loved, like, by another human being. I want, my heart. I want to be loved, right? And so she's asking us to understand, or she's asking me personally, I'm going to use me as an example, to stand in that truth, that desire, that want, and to understand why I want it. I don't need it, right, to be complete, but I want it. Like, and so there's a difference, and I'm working with those different energies of like wanting it versus needing it, and is now the right time, and all of that sort of stuff. So I feel like that's what she's saying to me, anyways. The yellow tiger mother sounds her roaring note within you. She's a fierce protective tigress, and yellow is her golden strength and wisdom. She urges you to listen for her sound within and trust yourself. You know when you need to stand your ground and not be swayed. You are more powerful, strong, and courageous than you may realize. Your strength is not stubbornness or resistance. It is holding firm to what you feel in your heart to be true. And in time, you will come to realize the wisdom of your courage. Your strength at this time is needed, like a protective shield, providing nurturing to a young plant. Your strength and refusal to be dissuaded from your truths helps your dreams and higher path continue to manifest. Allow yourself to hear the yellow tiger mother as she gifts you with power, strength, and knowing. Be brave and stay true to yourself, beloved. Hearing the yellow tiger mother. If you cannot do this exercise physically, then you may like to visualize doing the exercise instead. Stand with your feet on the floor firmly grounded. Rock lightly on your feet, feeling where all four corners of the feet connect with the floor, and then bounce a little. Without lifting your feet fully off the ground, really feel your connection and weight on the ground through your feet. Place your right hand on your solar plexus just below your rib cage and your left hand on your upper chest and say aloud, I am a courageous being of light. I am in alignment with universal forces and truth is my powerful ally. I do not need to force or defend. I simply remain steadfast in my truth now and always through my own free will. I hear the sound of the yellow tiger mother Kuan Yin within my being emerging now. If you want to give a roar, do it. Stick your tongue out and feel her power within. More power to you, beloved. Prayer to the yellow tiger mother. Kuan Yin, beloved yellow tiger mother, I need courage and strength now to be true to myself and allow my own light to take root and grow. Nurture me with your strength of spirit so that I might realize that I have your strength within me too. It is my strength, my courageous heart. Help me, beloved, now to realize my courage and have peace in my heart. I feel the roar of your courage and strength within me, and I realize that this is my own courage too. Thank you for helping me realize this, beloved tigress. Om Mani Padme Hum. Let's get the grounding stone, and then I'm going to show you one other thing that I just did yesterday. It's funny yellow tiger mother shows up again today, and the grounding stone for today is on snowflake obsidian, and it is energy, right? The deepest, darkest form of our energy. And I feel like when I say deepest, darkest, I don't mean negative. I mean like the truest form of who we are. We need to stand true in that, even in the darkest of places, right? And I don't mean dark as in negative. I mean as in subconscious, right? Allowing our energy, who we are, what we know to be true, what is our truth, stand in that truth. Let that be your energy. Let that energy, that spiritual desire that lies deep within you, let that rise up and help you to determine what next steps need to be taken, if any at all, at this time, to move you forward in a way that's positive, that's more in line with who you are, that imbibes you with more strength, vitality, hope. All of those things. So I'll be right back. 1 second. Let me just go grab something. So because we were having such a feminine January, I felt like February should go to the masculine, right? But I wanted to show you what I found while I was out there. Kuan Yin has been so strong with us this week that I found a pocket-sized deck of hers, right? So I bought it, right, for the pocket edition. It's a smaller version. But while I was out there looking at her pocket version, somebody else popped up right next to her on the shelf, the Kali Oracle. And Kali has been associating in my mind with this card. So I sort of felt as though we needed Kali to come in. And then, what is one goddess, two goddess? Let's have three for the mind, body, spirit. We have the Isis Oracle, all by the same artist, Alana Fairchild. So all of these will be opened and played with probably in live readings. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to utilize them yet, but they are here. They were meant to come home with me. And so they are now here and ready to be unveiled. As far as for January, I'm kind of trying to decide what exactly it is I am going to do with January's cards. I want it to be a more masculine month, not January, sorry, February. And so I believe this is going to be the deck. It probably is not going to fit in this screen, but it's the Da Vinci Enigma Tarot. And it just felt very masculine to me as I was looking at the art. It's very, sepia toned, all of that. So it should be very interesting. I don't know a lot about Da Vinci's art, but I imagine it should be a beautiful deck. And then I was thinking about pairing it with this Oracle deck, and I don't know why, but it felt sort of good. It's the Seeker Oracle. So I think that is going to be our decks for next month. So that should be interesting. So please tune in for that. All of you guys that do watch, and then I also got Denise Lynn's Sacred Destiny Oracle, which just sounded like a lot of fun to play with. We need to start doing more lives. I need to start having more fun with you guys, and I plan on doing so soon. But hang in there, guys. Listen to your yellow tiger mother. Like, I'm trying to listen to mine, and she's trying to tell me some stuff. And look at who I got here, this little guy. Let me, hold on. The cat will probably break him within 10 minutes. I got this little guy. He's a little crow votive holder, but I'm going to use him as a cone incense holder. Maybe place him here. Don't scratch at me. See, the cat's already like, I'm going to fuck that crow up. I hate this cat. I don't hate him, but you know what I mean? He gets into shit. So this will be our new baby crow incense holder. He came home with me yesterday too. Stop clawing at me. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please leave a question or comment, a like, a share. Share it on your social medias, your Instagrams, your TikToks, wherever you guys can share it, because I'm not as cool as you are. Get out there, check your energy, create, and stand in the strength of your truth and the truth of your desire today, and create from that place. Even if it feels like you're doing nothing, focus that attention towards that with which you want to see come into your future, and then allow it to do that very thing. All right, have a wonderful day. Take care, and I look forward to see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.